long season. Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Up next, the Bulls taking on the Clippers. For the Chicago Bulls, the first half of this season was about putting the league on notice. They've sent a great, clear message that they are not slowing down anytime soon. Clippers, Bulls. Up next, back in a moment.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and bitches, they know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So a moment now to see the story for James Harden.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Chris Dunn is out there with Brown, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with MP, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now, here is Harden, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Dunn finds Brown. On the wing, Harden lets the 3 fly. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Pass to Levine. Now Giddey for 3. The rebound by Harden. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up, and Hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here is Los Angeles now. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. Zubac kicks to Harden. Harden draws the double. Clock is at 3. Dunn misses. Now the Bulls with it. MP with it. Zubac defending. Hall passes to Giddey. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. And he gets it to go.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dunn kicks to Harden. For the 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
MP finds Williams. Here's Giddey. Misses, and he wants that one back. LA's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player. MP stretching out the defense.
Dunn outside. Back to Harden. The 3. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Bulls. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
All right, Harden still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
MP looking around. Williams against Brown. And here's MP for 3. The basket is good on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Brown sets a screen for Harden. On target from 13 feet. Harden's got 10 points.
We don't see a lot of James Harden in the mid-range, but he is capable of knocking them down.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Levine. Giddey with the screen on Dunn. Levine can't hit. Clippers trail by 3. Powell with it. Hasn't made one yet. Brown the pass to Powell. That 3 off the mark. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Giddey kicks to Levine. A shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Dunn outside. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
All-Star break is behind us now, Brent. I feel refreshed. Do you feel, you look refreshed? Are you refreshed?
Thank you, Kevin. I took a shower. I'm ready to go. After All-Star break, you know it's a sprint. It's the sprint towards the end of the year. So you've gotten that break. You've gotten away from the game. And you're right back in it knowing that you want to perform your best and give your team the best opportunity to compete in the postseason.
And he makes the first.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
Porter's checked in for Chris Dunn. And both free throws good for MP. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Harden. He's got 10. No good with the layup. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against Detroit.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Here is Harden. Following the basket by MP. Zubac, a screen on Giddey. To the middle. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, just shredding the D here on the pick and roll. Harden, a true maestro.
The Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Williams. Outside, Levine. In the corner, it's MP. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers trail by 10. Now Porter. They also played really well in that win against the Pistons. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Over in the corner, Williams. MP kicks to Giddey. On the wing, Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to Giddey. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. Taking a look at New York, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Eubanks comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Whiten for Josh Giddey. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead. And here is MP. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Harden against White, knocked loose and taken away by Brown. Here's Harden, drives to the hoop.
Oh, one of these monster nights from James Harden.
So for Chicago, their last game, a win against the 76ers, outside White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Pass to Eubanks. And here is MP. No good again that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Here's Brown. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Harden. And a missed layup.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
Inside, here's MP. No good. Great D that time from Powell. Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Brown. Outside, Porter. Harden inside the 3-point line. Drops one in from the wing. Harden's got 14.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the 76ers played some superb basketball. He scored an amazing number of points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And here is Powell, following the three-pointer by MP. Now here's Levine. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. And the rejection by Zubats.
Terrific defense from Zubats. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Here's Harden driving inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 16.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Yep, that one goes. Levine's got his second bucket tonight.
And a nice, smooth stroke. When Levine feels that rhythm, he's a knockdown jump shooter.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Bulls, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Williams, and Ball subbed in for MP. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Zubats. Jones comes in for Brown. Mann's checked in for Norman Powell, and it's done in for James Harden. .119 left to play in the first. Dunn kicks to Bamba. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Porter. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Ball no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Back to Dunn. Jones with the screen on White. Dunn wide open. He fires off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bulls leading by 4. Takes a step back. Bounce pass from Eubanks. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And shot on the way. Levine can't hit.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Outside, Jones. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. MP has been leading the charge for Chicago. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 three-pointers that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
They've got Jalen Smith. All out there with Dosunmu. And it's Brook Lopez. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Now, here's Ball. He has yet to score. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Mann with it. Now Smith defending. Mann passes to Dunn. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Clippers lead by 2.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out of it.
Pass to Dosunmu. Pulls it up. Wide open shot is on the money. Dosunmu's got his first points of the night.
You grow up in the Ball family, then you better move the ball.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Ball stolen. Dosunmu, the pass to Ball. Back to Dosunmu. Outside, Ball. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
Porter, no luck. The Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Ball. Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Now here's Lopez. Still yet to score. Shoots over Bamba. Lopez, no luck. Clippers trail by 3. Mann with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Mann passes to Dunn. Here is Porter. Defended by Dosunmu. That shot wide open. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. He needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Here's Dosunmu. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Dunn. His last outing, he had 8 points. Mann with it, working on Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And, Brent, you know this being in an NBA front office. Last season, the Clippers deemed Terrence Mann untouchable in the Harden trade.
Well, Kevin, you wonder for Terrence Mann if that's due to some of the injuries at the positions that the Clippers were dealing with. But overall, this guy is a star in his role. He's always been a connector. He continues to grow his game and get more confident in his outside shooting. There's a lot of value to what Terrence Mann brings to the table.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. MP comes in for Ball. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Jones checked in for Chris Dunn. And the second free throw, good. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Horton Tucker in the corner. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. Horton Tucker's got his first 2 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Porter. 10 points for him. Fires from deep. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Bamba. Porter inside. Lopez is there. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Bones Hyland, the definition of a gunner. He's not afraid to take any shot. You love the confidence.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Brown is checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Kevin Porter. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Bulls leading by 3. Horton Tucker, the pass to MP. Outside Williams. Pass to Horton Tucker. MP outside. Bring it up for MP, a 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Harden. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Hall passes to Williams. MP against Hyland. Here's Hall. MP finishes inside.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Now here's Harden. Defended by Dosunmu. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Harden. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Back to MP. Outside Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. MP, no good. Clippers trail by 4. Man with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Misses the 3. Chicago's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
In the corner, it's MP. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Mann. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Mann. And stolen by MP. Williams against Brown. Williams passes to Hall. Back to Williams. Horton Tucker finds Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Steps back. Harden left side. And the layup is good. Harden's got 6 here in this quarter. The Bulls leading by 4. On the wing, Williams. pass to Dosunmu. Back to MP. Williams kicks to MP. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
Now here's Harden. He's got 22, and the shot is good.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For the Bulls, Eubanks, he's checked in for Lopez. Zach LaVine comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's White in for Dosunmu. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Bamba. Chris Dunn comes in for Mann. And it's Powell in for Highland. Outside Williams. Pass to LaVine. Williams has a screen for LaVine. Drills the three-pointer. LaVine's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Lead with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Powell finds Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
MP, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Powell, the pass to Harden, takes a 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 27 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he's...
And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Done outside. Lock at 6. Harden surveying the D. And it's White with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Hall, that's good.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Harden the pass to Powell. Harden outside. From the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. Eubanks got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's White. That shot missing. Great D that time from Powell. Clippers trail by 10. Fires the 3. The Clippers get another chance here. That one goes in. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
White finds Williams. Outside Levine. Outside White. Pass to MP. No good with the triple. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 8-point game. Powell the pass to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. MP against Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, James Harden. That one is no good. MP outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're measuring up the shots. Nice throw. It's all good. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Happy to have you with us. Let's start things off with our Players of the Week. In the West, LeBron James.
When it's all said and done, they might as well have named this award after LeBron. He's won it so many times, and the best part is we get to continue to watch him make history.
Long live the king.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. MP really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's MP. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Ivica Zubac is out there with Brown, and it's Dunn in at the small forward. Williams, a screen on Powell. Giddey, from the top of the key, he buries it. Giddey's got the first points of the second half here for the Bulls. Pass to Powell. Back to Dunn. Now here's Powell. From past the arc. The shot, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Harden kicks to Powell. Zubac against Lopez. Now here's Zubac. Not a lot of room. Brown finds Dunn. 4 on the clock. And Harden now, top of the key. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Harden's got 31.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Lopez passes to Hall. Levine against Dunn. And here's MP for 3. MP responds with a 3 of his own.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Brown outside. Back to Harden. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Zubac. Brown outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Brown's got 8 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
MP keeping his balance right there.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Pass to Powell. Here's Dunn. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Lopez outside. And here is Giddey. With some arc. Count the basket. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Giddey with the tough floater that time.
Here's Powell. Still scoreless. Here's Harden. Back to Powell. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Harden, no good. Chicago leading by 9. MP with it. Zubac defending. A nice shot by MP.
And you get used to seeing that from Josh Giddey. The way he sees the court is just remarkable.
Levine against Dunn. Over in the corner, Zubac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the line for him here.
Ivica Zubac at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
The effort level from Zubac is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in and night out. He's giving you his all.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for MP. And both free throws good for Zubac. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Back to Levine. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Back to Giddey. Lopez sets a screen for Giddey. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brown kicks to Powell. Brown with a screen on Ball. And again, no good by the Clippers. Chicago leading by 9. Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older. He's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023. So all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
Chicago making some changes. Jalen Smith comes in for Brook Lopez. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Levine. Giddey against Powell. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 5th rebound in this one. Powell dishes to Dunn. Horton-Tucker with the rebound. Powell with the steal. Back to Dunn. Now Powell. No scoring in this one. Pass to Brown. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Clippers have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Shooting for the Clippers, Brown at the line for 2.
The first one falls. Chicago making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. And then for the Clippers, Mans checked in for Powell, and Porter subbed in for James Harden. And Brown drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And here is Dosunmu. He's got 7, and there's the drive. Good. Dosunmu's got 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to man. Dunn outside. Zubac with the screen for Dunn. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Dosunmu. He's got 9. Eubanks finds Ball. Smith outside. The 3. And Ball is good for 3. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Pass to Zubac. Dunn outside. Porter looking it over. Zubac with the screen for Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Brook Lopez is checked in for Eubanks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Highland's checked in. Chicago leading by 12. Dosunmu with it. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Brown.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Driving the lane. Pass to Zubats. Outside Porter. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Here's Dosunmu. 9 points in the game so far. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubats has got his 6th rebound on the night. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, defensively, you really don't want to get Bones Hyland to the free throw line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jones checked in for Brown. And so he makes both from the line. The Bulls leading by 8. Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. Man passes to Hyland. Up top, Zubats. Back to Hyland. 6 to shoot. Porter finds Hyland. Right at the free throw line. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Hyland's got 5 points so far.
Finding some points from the mid-range, Bones Hyland.
Now Ball. He's got 6. Pass to Lopez. Lopez is screen on Porter. White, and he gets it to go from the high post.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Not that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Porter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And White kicks the ball. There's the drive. Excellent defense there from Zubats. The Clippers shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. To the inside.
2 minutes remaining.
Porter, no luck. Chicago leading by 6. White dishes to Lopez, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Hyland deciding where to go with it. Here's man, defended by Horton Tucker. Man with it, and Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. White with it. Zubats defending. It's good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Smith against Jones. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Zubats a screen on Ball. Hyland's shot is good.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Ball, the pass to Smith. White with it. There's the 3. And the 3-ball is good. White's got 7 points for the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
it seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Zubac finds man. Shoots over Horton Tucker. Man can't hit. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Ball dishes to White. Pass to Smith. Outside White. Shoots over Highland. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Levine and Williams up in the forward position. Josh Giddey is out there with MP. And it's Smith in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Yeah, so quick with his feet, Highland cuts to his spot in the flash.
Pass to Williams. Giddey against Porter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bamba a screen on Giddey. Porter passes to Bamba. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Jones. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Bulls leading by 9. And Giddey gets it to go.
Fantastic execution in transition. The young legs of Giddey are impressive in those situations.
Highland passes to Porter. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Hall. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Highland's shot is good.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Pass to Williams. Back to MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Porter. And he makes good on the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Over in the corner, Williams. Back to MP. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Teardrop shot. On the wing, Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And here's MP for 3. And with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Porter. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. And now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Levine kicks to MP. Pass to Giddey. Smith with a screen on Porter. Giddey, no good.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And Porter, here we go.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Now Levine. The three from MP. Pass to Williams. Outside, Levine. The tray. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough. Connecting from three at a great clip over his career.
Bamba passes to Highland. Here's Vincent. Down low. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's MP attacking. And it goes down 2 points. Hall's got 46 points. Clippers trail by 6. And Porter, here we go. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Outside, Levine. Here's MP. Bamba with the block. On the wing, Porter. Giddey defending. Porter, no luck.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Drills it from outside.
Good to see these kind of quick decisions from a young player. MP not wasting time on the J.
Here's Highland. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Smith trying to break loose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
MP, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, MP. And the Bulls making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's good, 2 points. MP's got 53.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Lopez against Zubac. 5 to shoot. Pass to Powell to stop the run. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And stolen by Dunn. Looking to get it going. Chicago grabs the miss. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hall, that's good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Clippers trail by 14. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured. wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Harden. Back to Dunn. Six on the shot clock. Powell finds Brown. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Dunn. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Giddey the pass to MP. On the wing, MP. Good on the shot. Hall's got 58.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
The coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Brown kicks to Harden. Can they get it? The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is vintage James Harden, getting to his spots and just punishing the defense.
Back to MP. Giddey against Powell. Giddey the pass to Lopez. And the layup falls. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
And here is Dunn. Harden outside. Back to Dunn. A 3-ball. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's MP. Good work defensively by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Zubac. Now Powell. Brown sets a screen for Powell. Sinks the triple. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Excellent work from Powell in the pick and roll action.
Over in the corner, Williams. And here is Giddey. Williams, a screen on Harden. Here's Giddey. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Harden dishes to Dunn. Pass to Brown. Now here's Harden. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Giddey with it. Back to Williams. And here is Giddey on the wing, MP. And got it! Another basket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Now here's Harden. This one for three. Chicago grabs the miss.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brent, some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy is one of the most creative passers that the NBA has and is willing to take some risks. And the reason he does that is he has confidence in his teammates. But that vision by Josh Giddey is something special.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Giddey sees things before they happen, and so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates, but there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor.
And both free throws good for Giddey. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Done outside. Pass to Harden. Over Williams. Harden can't hit. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. MP outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Son, you just passed MJ. Take a beat, sit back, and enjoy.
Great win tonight, MP.